Hello, welcome to Spiritual Side Reiki and Tarot. My name is Sarah, and I am just coming in to do a nice Reiki, distant healing Reiki treatment for you. I'm going to use my chakra cards, and I'm going to see which chakra we're focusing on today. I'm going to shuffle 3 times, and I'll cut the deck, and I'll channel and call our spirit guides and whoever's found this video and it's resonating with you, you can just tune in with me here. Okay. I'll call the divine with love and light, and we'll see where we're at today. Okay, recovery is our card, and it is of a purple color. And the purple is associated with our third eye chakra, which is right in the middle of your forehead. And this has to do with anything related to your intuition, your inner knowing, your sense of intuitiveness. So basically, when you look deep inside of yourself for an answer, what does that inner voice inside of you say, that powerful voice? And I think it's a practice that, you know, as spiritual people, you can undertake where you're really going deeper into that, whether it's through a meditative practice or getting in touch with nature, but really connecting inward. And the third eye is very powerful. Basically, it is just, again, that intuition, that knowing. I don't want to say clairvoyancy, but it is associated with that. But it's basically your compass and your internal guidance that you're listening to. So the card we got is recovery. So just going to look and see some of the imagery on this card before I go ahead and do a Reiki treatment for your third eye chakra. There is 2 women here. So one woman who's looking back here, and this gentleman depicted as a little bit of a spiritual sage or master or ascended master. This, just with the coloring of him, he doesn't quite look like he's in the human mortal form, but maybe in a higher dimension form, an angel or an ancestor or somebody. So there could be perhaps someone who's guiding you through your journey right now. Maybe you do have some issues with addiction, or you do have some issues with heartbreak or loneliness or hurt or pain, which a lot of us do in life. That's part of the human experience. So we need to go through that and journey through that and recover from that. So the card is actually a nice imagery because there's 2 women here. The one woman's standing beside this sage, if you will, and he's blowing this, you can see this like crystal energy. So it's like a chi that he'd be blowing out of him, and there's a key there. So I would like to think this symbolizes the key to your recovery. So finding what will guide you to that recovery, what will unlock that recovery for you. Maybe it's shifting your perception, maybe it's shifting the way you think about something, the way you see something. It could be even cutting someone out of your life that no longer is good for you, but there is a key to your recovery. And I always like to think when we're on a healing journey that it is an unfolding, excuse me for clearing my throat there, it is an unfolding, and it's almost like a brick by brick approach where you start doing one thing, and then that one thing unlocks another thing, and then that thing unlocks another thing. And then when you look back to your journey, you say, wow, that's where I started, with just a simple shift or a simple change, and that was the catalyst for it. So while I'm doing the Reiki treatment, maybe you can just concentrate in on something that could be a key to unlocking your recovery. And whatever that recovery may be, just seeing what is the first step here? What is the first door that I need to open, to unlock? Maybe it's going back to a painful memory. Maybe it's something in childhood. Maybe it's something in adulthood. Maybe it's having to say something to somebody, but you know what it is. And I think that's the key to this, is that your inner sense, your third eye, your intuition, you know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, this is a great opportunity to go inside and unlock what it is, because that's truly where the journey begins to self-healing, and then of course the healing of everyone in the world. Because when we're in a good place, we can resonate that frequency, and it will touch upon everyone else that we come in contact with our daily life. I like to call this the radius approach. So basically anyone that comes within your radius, whether it be now on social media because of the age of the internet, or just in your family or in your workplace or in your neighborhood. But there is a trickle effect that can happen, and I think it begins always with you inside and your knowing and being able to unlock the potential of your powers. So I'm going to lay the card down. I'm going to prepare myself to do a Reiki treatment on your third eye today. So you can just close your eyes and you can listen to the Reiki music that I have in the background, or you can watch and just feel the flow. So I'm just going to prepare myself, and then I'll do about 3 minutes on the card. And my intention is to send you some really strong, powerful distance healing through Reiki. If you can just imagine a beautiful purple crystal coming into your inner forehead, in between your two eyes, your third eye. And that purple crystal light is giving you the knowledge and the wisdom and the insight to look deep within yourself, to know how to guide yourself and listen to your intuition. Maybe you just want to come back and bring your awareness back to your third eye. I'm going to do some sweeps here and release all that inner struggle or inner battle that you felt. I'm going to bring in some love and light into you. And I think the third eye is one of my favorite chakras. It's the higher side, and it's more into the upper dimensions rather than our lower chakras, which are grounded into the earth. This is more of a spiritual chakra. And I think if we connect in with it, we can really discover some truths and understandings about ourself and our soul journey. So thank you for joining me today for this third eye healing. And I'm sending lots of blessings out to you today. And especially if this resonated with you and you are going through some sort of recovery, just stay strong, stay strong. So I'll be back with the weekly general energy reading with the tarot soon, but I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me.